Sony Entertainment of America, or Sony Studios for that matter, is actually in the process of turning hit PlayStation 4 games into Hollywood TV shows and movies. What do you guys think about that? Stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the DC show. This is T. McNeil. Today is Monday for Let's Talk Some Tech Gaming News. So all of my gamers out there, again, Sony Studios is actually in the process or in the talks of actually turning their hit PlayStation games into, again, Hollywood movies and possibly TV shows. Let me know down below in the comment section how you guys actually feel about that. Sony seems to be on the right track when it comes to the probability of this happening. You know, they're going to be in, I like to say, full control of this entire situation, okay? They're not going to just allow any screenwriter, any type of other studios to step in on their behalf, because according to Sony, what they want to do is stay true to the titles that we all know and love, the characters that we've grown to love over the years. So they want to actually capitalize on that and create something for the big screen for everybody to enjoy. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen that Sonic the Hedgehog trailer that came out. The director and all the people that was working on that movie have to basically scratch Sonic out of the movie for now, redesign him, and then actually have it ready for the November release, okay? A lot of people were up in arms about, you know, how Sonic looked, and obviously he did look pretty crazy. You know, they had the Gangsta's Paradise theme song playing from Coolio from 1995. And I understand, you know, they were trying to do something different. But, you know, if you are a Sega Genesis fan, if you were a kid in the late 80s, early 90s growing up like myself, you remember exactly how Sonic was, okay? And he damn sure wasn't like that in no game, the way that they were portraying him in the movie, okay? So they tried to get a little more edgier and try to make him a little bit more, I guess, cooler, so to speak. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just have to stay true to the original, okay, and give the fans exactly what they want. So going back to Sony, that's exactly what they're trying to do here. There's some information, guys, we're going to go over. Now, it does say that Sony is no longer content to wait for media giants to produce shows based on its games. The company has formed a PlayStation production studio that will produce movies and TV shows based on games. Sony Studios will help distribute the material, but it's otherwise in-house. It won't license brands like other gaming giants have in the past. The company's Sean Layden told Hollywood Reporter that this wasn't just an opportunity to extend the experience of a game and thus make more money, but also a chance to address Hollywood's notorious inability to translate games into the big screen. Which I honestly do agree with that statement. I just mentioned the Sonic the Hedgehog situation, okay? Sega should have really had their hands in that situation 100%, okay? And that's what happens when Hollywood tries to get their hands on things that they shouldn't be trying to touch, okay? Because Hollywood doesn't understand the gaming industry, okay? The people behind the gaming industry and the gaming studios that make these titles understand the games. So they should be at the forefront of the projects to make sure that it's authentic as possible, okay? So I'm glad to see that PlayStation Production Studios is actually going to be working on this. Let me know down below, guys, in the comment section, what are some of the titles that you've played on the PlayStation series or the PlayStation brand, period, that you would like to see on the big screen. I can tell you right now, I would definitely like to see a Uncharted game, or Uncharted movie for that matter. I would definitely like to see a Last of Us movie, okay? I would like to see, what else? I would like to see a Days Gone movie, okay? I think that would actually be great, okay? I would like to even see a futuristic version of Horizon Zero Dawn and how they would bring all of those characters and those different monsters from their game to life on the big screen. So those are just some of the titles that I would like to see. Now, we've already seen Tomb Raider. You know, that's obviously been on the big screen more than once, okay? But I would like to see more of those top AAA titles actually make it to the big screen. My number one favorite would definitely have to be God of War. You see what I'm saying? And let Corey Baldwin, I think I'm going to butcher his last name, but the director of God of War, Corey, let him actually be at the forefront of actually, directing the movie, okay, and giving all of his insight. That way it's an exact match to how we know the game is, okay, or how Kratos is in the game, okay, and his son Atreus. So I would definitely like to see that. So you guys let me know if you agree with those titles, or if you know some other titles that you would like to see as well. Maybe even a Crash Bandicoot movie. I mean, it's so many different franchises that Sony has produced over the years that's never made it to the big screen. Never made it as a TV show, okay? So, but then again, as far as that's concerned, we have to kind of take that with a grain of salt, because even if, let's say, they create a TV show or movie, especially depending on what the character is, it might be kind of kiddie or kiddish-like. So it's not really going to be for a grown 35-year-old person, you see what I'm saying, to go and see, okay? Now, if you have little ones, it'll probably be more appropriate for them. Say like a Crash Bandicoot or Ratchet and Clank or Spyro or something like that. Now, the more adult movies would be, Uncharted, The Last of Us, things like that, okay? So again, like I said, you guys let me know. It does go on to say also, guys, that many directors and screenwriters didn't understand that game world or gaming thing, Layton said, arguing that they frequently do little more than retell a game's plot. Instead, PlayStation Productions was eyeing Marvel's wildly successful approach and even talked to key industry figures like Kevin Feige to get an understanding of the industry. Sony is more familiar with the franchise and knows what its fans like, so why shouldn't it produce its own movies and TV shows? Exactly, okay? I could not agree with that statement even more, okay? So we at least know, based off this information, that they are working on some things. What they're working on doesn't actually say. Now, it does mention something about Uncharted movie that's been in production limbo for years, okay? Myself, I didn't even know that they were making an Uncharted movie, okay? So once they get the right pieces of the puzzle together, I think Uncharted will definitely be a hell of a movie. If you guys have played 1 through 4, you know exactly how fun and adventurous and how thrilling that game is. So it's like a movie anyway. It's just action-packed from beginning to end. Okay, so I would definitely like to see something like that on the big screen. But like I said, you guys let me know. That's pretty much just the information, guys. So, I think at the end of the day, Sony Studios is on the right path. As they said, it's not about the money. But Sony's a big corporation, and at the end of the day, it really is about the money. Okay, because they're just looking into another avenue to make money, okay? I mean, Sony's right now, most of their revenue comes from gaming and from the PlayStation brand, okay? So they're pretty much good with that, okay? But again, they're looking at different avenues and different ways that they can actually create income, okay? And why not get into movies and TV shows? That is the next best thing when it comes to securing the bag, as they say. Alright, so again, like I said, you guys let me know how you feel about the information. Also, guys, make sure that you like and share this content. I would definitely appreciate that. Also, if you enjoy the content, make sure that you smack the hell out of that subscribe button. And finally, do not forget to tap the bell symbol. That way you receive notifications when the DC show puts up new, or in some cases, updated content. So I appreciate you guys watching, listening, and tuning in. Until the next time, have a good one.